What's up, guys? Rich DeBerry with La Foundation K9, the foundation. Okay, here we go. I'm letting y'all in because I told you I'm being a little bit more transparent this year, letting you in behind the scenes on what happens, what I do, how I do it. And somebody hit me with a question that I didn't think about sharing, but I'm going to share because you guys asked. So here we go. The question was, how do I worm my dogs and how do I treat my dogs for flea and ticks? What do I do? Because I have 17 dogs. And as you can all imagine how expensive that can be, taking your dogs to the vet, having as many dogs as I have, especially with the size dogs that I have. So I'm going to preface this by saying this. I'm not a vet. I'm going off my experience, which I've been doing for the last 4 years with my dogs. I'm going off the experience of a person that introduced me to this, been doing it for over 25 years. Consult and do your research on your own. You can consult your own vet. You can do your own research. But I was asked, what do I do? And I'm not recommending anything. I'm just showing you what I actually do, that I have not had any issues with any dogs on my property as far as a worm issue. And we won't get into the tick thing, but that's because that's more of a yard treatment deal that I actually do. But we're going to talk about the worm ordeal. So here we go. You guys know what Brevecto is. And then you have Brevecto Plus. Brevecto Plus kills roundworms, hookworms, and heartworms. Brevecto Plus. But this isn't the plus. Then you have Tri-Heart Pill. Tri-Heart kills the same thing. Roundworm, hookworms, and heartworms. Then you have Simparica, which does the exact same thing. Roundworm, hookworms, and heartworms. Roundworm, hookworms, heartworms. Yeah, I said that right. This is actually one of the most recommended brands that's out there when you go to a vet that you see today. Your third that you'll see that I don't have a box of is NexGard. And NexGard kills the same thing. Roundworm, hookworm, and heartworms. NexGard and Brevecto and Simparica are also flea and tick preventatives. So you have a double deal. Kill your worms, kill your flea and ticks for your dogs. So when you have 17 dogs and most of them over 100 pounds, you got to kind of think of something different unless you just want to keep forking out a bunch of money because you still have to treat the dogs. So here we go. I'm going to tell you 95% of it, and I'm going to leave just some of the far as the measurements out because I don't want you guys like, well, that guy Rich DeBerry from La Foundation told me this and blah, 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 and something happened to my dog. No, do your own research. I'm showing you the path. Don't take much time to find the rest of the answers on your own. Like, I'm giving you a plate of food. Like, you got to eat it, like, if you want to eat it, but I'm going to show you. So, here we go. I get a syringe, and I purchased this off of Amazon. When I'm not using it, I keep it in the refrigerator. It's Pyrantel. Pyrantel is the active ingredient in there. Ivermectin, also the active ingredient inside of Tri-Heart. So you have the two. So what I do, I make my mixture, and this is the part I'm gonna leave you in the dark on. You gotta kind of do this one on your own and do your research on this part to figure out your own formula. But Pyrantel kills heartworm, hookworms, roundworms, and pinworms. So just as effective as the rest of them. It has 96.3% kill rate on pinworms. It has 100% kill rate on roundworms, hookworm, and heartworms. And sometimes I get to talking and I forget how many damn syringes I've done, but I think I did 2 so far. Okay. That's the part I'm gonna leave you in the dark on what I did as far as the exact mixing ratio. So this is something that I do. This is a 30 milliliter syringe, 30 milliliters. I take 1 cc per 10 pounds of a dog. So if I got a 100-pound dog, I give him 10 cc's. 1 cc per 10 pounds. That's the mix that I do. So I go outside, I take this amount, let's say 150-pound dog, so it's gonna be 15, inject it inside his mouth, make sure to rub the dog's throat, make sure he swallows it. And I do that on the first of each month to do my heartworm, roundworm, hookworm preventatives on my dogs. So, you guys got me on that one because I don't tell hardly anybody that. But there you have it. That's what I do. There's gonna be a lot of people who got something to say. You're gonna have your expert. Oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. I'm really not gonna respond to a lot of questions on this one. You ask me, I'm showing you, and I'm being transparent because that's what I plan to do all year long. But you already know what it is. Get you a presser.